Hello, new and old friends. I'm super excited to announce the launch of Backseat Confessions Podcast, Season 2, on February 20th. Here are some snippets of the stories we'll all be listening to this season.
He was one of the biggest gangsters in Atlanta at the time on the west side. He really was like terrifying, you know. Not being a punk myself, but I knew the situation we was in.
Yes, sir.
And man, I didn't even get to put on my pants.
Are you
we
serious?
We had to jump off the second floor.
No.
And he shot at us going down Donnelly Hollowell.
No.
For like 30 minutes we running. I'm talking about me and him.
Tonight, I ended a 7-year relationship with my partner.
Wow.
And I probably feel the happiest I have felt in a long time.
Wow.
Feel lovely. It's a very delicious feeling, if I do say so myself.
We got on the bus. By the time we made it to Birmingham, I started to miscarry.
Oh.
And it was a group of old ladies on the bus that prayed with me, and they held my hand, and I didn't even know what was going on because it was my first miscarriage.
Wow.
And I just felt like I was by myself, like I was so alone because my mom had kicked me out.
I was being sexually assaulted by my mom's boyfriend.
Oh my God, I'm
and
so sorry.
it was happening for like years before I even told her, anybody. And well, I told a couple of people, but I guess I wasn't telling the right people during the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I told her when I was like 17, but she didn't do anything about she broke up with the man, but went back to him like days later.
Oh my God. So crackheads can be okay lovers. I had to check.
They will get in there and be very thorough and very loving. He was very all about me.
Oh, that's really sweet.
That's really sweet. You're like getting in there, loving it.
Yeah.
Like you don't care.
Right,
Just
no,
like, I don't care if I
crack.
go.
Yeah,
He just wants you to do. Yeah, he had the energy of a million people.
Of course he did. Yeah,
he was on crack.
An executive that I couldn't stand, but we had to talk going to the airport.
Yeah.
And he taught me everything that I know. So being embarrassed actually helped me.
Wow.
And I learned birth on the earth what you are worth and stop giving away your purpose. And from that, I created a television network called XOD Network.
And so it was all about how you can pick if you're, into, bisexuality, polygamy, pansexual, into couples, whatever the case may be, sex in public.
Yeah.
And I was at a very interesting time in my life where I was just like, sex in public, sex in cars, you and your wife, whatever the case may be, left and right. Like, I was into it all. I was like, the world is my sexual oyster.
Right, which I...
Created this program for them, and it's a life-changing experience whenever you work with people with special needs, because people think that these kids or these people people look down on them because of their disability, but in reality these people that have these disabilities are gifted with the fact that they're not corrupt by the outside world, and the only thing that they can give you is love.
Yeah.
One time while a man was fucking me, my dog Fluffy decided to lick his ass while we were while he was in me. So his reaction was he looked at me and he looked at Fluffy and he said, "Get your fucking dog off of me."
And I noticed a lady yelling, screaming, crying to have somebody help her, and she had a walking boot because of a broken leg.
Okay.
And the moment I took my headphones off, I heard the little girl screaming in the back seat of a black SUV.
Oh, Jesus.
That was almost out of the parking lot of Winco. Oh, wow. I dropped everything I had and took off running. And I dove through the driver's side window and pulled the driver out.
Wow. And I told God, I said, I'm not ready to die.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to go. You know, I really need your help here.
Wow.
And all of a sudden, it's like everybody in the room disappeared. I was in the room, but I was no longer in the bed.
Wow.
I was standing there by myself, and I remember looking up. And when I looked up, there was Jesus right in front of me.
And out of nowhere, I see this huge triangle in the sky. I mean, the size of a Walmart.
Wait, what?
Yeah. And I think it was a UFO. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Holy cow.
But I was so surprised. In these times, I didn't have an iPhone. I had a flip phone.
Yeah.
So I thought to myself, you know, this is going to be all over the news.
Yeah.
Let me just get home and turn on the TV and see what's going on.
Right.
So it was humongous. It had very bright lights. It had like 9 huge lights on it.
You can find us on Apple, Spotify, or any of your favorite podcast players. Please subscribe and catch up on the first season if you haven't already. And we look forward to kicking off this second season on February 20th. And thank you so much for your support.